Today I'm really excited to share with you all my apartment tour, and we're going to get right into it, and we're starting on my little patio. So we have this beautiful bamboo right outside our door, and then this looks kind of wonky, but I promise you it's so comfortable. It's our hammock out on our little patio, and I love just chilling in it under the little umbrella, and it's so fun. We have our bikes out there too and some chairs. So now let's go inside. I love that orange door, by the way. So when you walk in, you're in the living room and you're greeted by lots of plants and our couch. And I'm gonna link all of the videos, the videos to the projects that I've done in this apartment because there are a bunch of them. So this is kind of an overview of things when you first walk in. My plants love lots of light, so I have them right in front of these windows because since our apartment is kind of long, it gets kind of dark. So I make sure to keep the plants right by the windows so that they can get diffused light all day long. This is one of my favorite pieces in the apartment. I did a video on it, and it's this grapefruit tree table. And then also a disco ball, because you gotta have a disco ball in your apartment, right? So back to the table. I made this and I just love it. It's the perfect height right next to my couch. And yeah, I just love the texture of it and the color. And then on top of there, I just have tons of pictures and some bobby pins. I didn't really clean up for you guys. But yeah, I really love having family pictures in my place because it just makes it feel like home. And this is a little book that I made for our 1-year anniversary. It's an artifact uprising book and I love it and I can't wait to make more. But yeah, I really love having family pictures around. It just makes things feel really warm and makes me think of a lot of really good memories. So behind that table we have these 2 surfboards that are a little bit too dinged up to actually use, but we love having them in our apartment to kind of break up the white wall space. Our couch was a floor model from West Elm, so it was really inexpensive, and then the rug is from West Elm also. And then behind our couch we have this shelving unit. This is actually closet shelving from IKEA, but I thought it would be perfect for behind the couch. And then this is one of my favorite thrift store finds. It's a little bit small for a coffee table, but I just love it and I haven't found anything to pair with it yet, so it's by itself right now. Some fun mismatched pillows. That snowboard is not supposed to be there, but it's there, so try to ignore it. And then back to the shelving. I love how it's not very deep, so we don't hit our heads on it or anything like that. And this is mostly Nick's stuff. He's an animator, and so he has a lot of little toys and fun things, and I wanted to be able to display his stuff in our home too. And then more family pictures. That's my grandma and my mom and my grandma's mom. I love that photo. And then some wedding shots and some more books and toys and a card that Nick drew for me. This blanket's also from West Elm and it's one of my favorite pieces. I feel like I'm going to say that a lot in this apartment. Lots of favorite pieces, but that's a really good one. And then across from our sofa is our big giant California flag. And then underneath it, we have a bunch of little things that I'll show you in just a second. So I got this at Goodwill and I always planned on refinishing it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But I did kind of update the handles. They were like really ugly before and I just replaced them with pieces of a leather belt. And then up on top we have this picture that I took in Israel when I was riding a camel. It's a picture of the camel. And then some other stuff. This is a photo of me and Nick before we were dating. We were like maybe 17 or 18, and I was interviewing him for our high school yearbook. And I just think that's a really fun picture because we look so young. In that basket, we have towels and extra linens for our bed. And then some more family photos. This is a salt lamp. I love salt lamps because they reduce indoor allergens. They're really good for a lot of things. I'll link some info about them down below, but we have a ton of them in our tiny apartment, probably more than we need. I think we have 4, but yeah, that's one of them. And then this flag is awesome. I wanted something on this wall that we could easily take down so that when we project movies onto this wall, it would be, easy to take down and put back up. And this is a great flag because it's a poly cotton blend, so it's not as expensive as the straight canvas ones, or like the cotton ones, but it still looks really distressed, and I feel like it has kind of a cool feel for this area in our living room. And this is a pile of stuff by our couch that I'm selling on eBay, so just real life, people, not everything's perfect. And then over here we have some backgrounds for when I take pictures and shoot videos, and this amazing little cabinet. So I got this at a garage sale for 25 bucks, and it's amazing. It's so great for organizing things. There's like 29 little drawers. I started labeling them and then I stopped labeling them, but let's see what we have. We have some cords for video stuff, some more cords and camera stuff. We got some pens in here, lots of junk drawers. There's some film in there and other things, but yeah, I just love this thing, and it's the perfect height to put my plants on so that they can get lots of sun by that nice window. And as you can see, I don't have anything on that far wall because we like to leave the front door open a lot, and yeah, that's cool. So this is another video area in my apartment. I got some artwork here. We never use this heater, so it's not a fire hazard to have art up there. And my little whiteboard frames that I love. As you can see, I haven't plugged this lamp back in because I had some flowers there a little while ago. And then that picture is of Nick's mom and dad when they were 15. I love that picture. So now I'm standing kind of in the center of the apartment, and I'm gonna turn you guys around and show you the kitchen area. So you can see there on the right, we have our little bookcase that I'll give you a closer look at in a little bit. And then these beautiful cabinets. So our apartment was redone before we moved into it, and we're the first people that lived in it with all these new upgrades, and I just love it. I love the flooring, I love the cabinets, I love all of it. Oh, and there's the microphone that needs to move. So yeah, our dining room table is a hand-me-down from Nick's aunt and uncle, and we just love it. And then over here on the wall is some artwork that Nick painted, and he is really hard on himself and always says that it's not finished, but I don't know, I like it. There's our water purifier, and then this is the rug that we got married on. So I got this at the Long Beach flea market, and it was a little bit of an investment, but I'm so glad that I went for it because it's part of our wedding ceremony that we'll always have. I do need to clean it, and I've been getting different reviews or inputs on how you're supposed to clean kiln rugs. So if any of you guys know, please leave that information in the comments for me because I really need to clean it. So yeah, this is our kitchen. These tops are really pretty, but they're also really hard to keep clean, but I guess they're pretty in pictures. Yeah, so we have some knives there, some artwork. I'm gonna show you guys our plates and bowls. I like to keep some little cute things in there so that it makes me happy when I open the cabinets. And then lots of mason jars because we're trying to eliminate plastic in our lives. So mason jars help because you can use them instead of plastic bags. And here we have cups. I got those 19-hole cups at the flea market as well. And then in here, just a ton of mugs and flower vases and camping stuff on the second shelf. And yeah, that's it. So now this is the other side of our kitchen where we keep our books. And yeah, you can see some sweet potatoes in a little container up there. And this is kind of cool. We've taken a photo booth picture every year that we've been together. So it's 8 years or 7 years. So those are kind of fun. I have dish towels in that little basket, and yeah, lots and lots of books. And I'm not going to show you guys inside here because it's a disaster. Just take my word for it. It looks pretty with the doors closed, but you don't need to see inside of it. And then this is my weave that I just made a couple of videos ago. I changed the top a little bit. I just used a dowel instead of the bamboo, and I really like the cleaner look. I think it looks a lot more put together, but I'm still obsessed with this thing. I'm so glad I made it. Yeah, there's that. And now we're in the bathroom. How fancy. So they use the same countertops as in the kitchen. I really like that they kept everything, you know, matching. I didn't clean this up at all for you guys, so these are just our towels. Those are Turkish towels, and I love those. I don't think I'll ever go back to normal towels after using those. And then these are some little Disney prints that I got for free in the mail once, and I'm so glad I saved them. And that's a hook that we never use because it's way too tall and we're short. Over here is my favorite candle of the moment. It's by Wildress, and it's a company that's from Long Beach, and that scent is just amazing. So yeah. And then over here I'm just showing you guys that I'm using some baking soda as a facial scrub, and then that's my new favorite hair kind of spray stuff. And now we're leaving the bathroom and going into the bedroom. There's another kind of look at the kitchen from a different angle. And then this is our bedroom. And that's kind of the view that I have when I'm sitting at the dining room table editing. I love being able to look through and see my bed that's made and the bamboo that's outside the window. So that's one of my favorite things, is that there is crazy bamboo outside the window and it's so pretty. I'll show you guys in a second. Our bed's from IKEA. The comforter is actually a tablecloth from Anthropologie that shrunk a little bit, but it still works. And as you can see, there's the bamboo. It's so beautiful, and it makes the most serene noise when the wind's blowing and the window's open. It's just my favorite thing. And then over here we have this vintage dresser that I love. Nick got it for me for my birthday, and I just love the handles on it. I love how classic it is, and I know we'll just have it forever. I like that there isn't really any hardware, it's just kind of like built in there. And then on top of the dresser, we usually have the computer, we have a wedding picture, another salt lamp, and that big Futurama poster was Nick's because he worked on the show in the last season, and he really treasures that, so obviously I wanted to have it in our bedroom for him. And then this little frame is actually a movie ticket from our first date in 2007, so how old were we? I don't know. We were just graduating high school, so we saw the Ninja Turtles and it was only $6, which is crazy. Over here is my favorite framed pieces of art. This Island of Love poster is so tacky, but so awesome. It's flocked, it's from the 70s, and I'm so glad that I picked it up. And then I just got Reba IKEA frames and framed them out. And the other pictures are some of our engagement pictures that I'll show you guys in a second. Look at that, the thing is beautiful. Then on that little chair, oh there, hi, there I am. On the chair I have a little overnight bag that I haven't cleaned up yet from the weekend. And then we're going to my side of the room right now. So I have this little poof and this little sheepskin. I like to sit right here and do my makeup, and while the mirror looks really dirty, I promise you I just cleaned it. It's just like a bad lighting situation. And then on my side of the bed, I like to keep some of my facial oils and stuff like that. And then I really love these little photo booth strips of us. They just make me happy when I see them. And yeah. So that's basically the apartment tour. We have a really tiny apartment, and as you can see, like, this bed takes up most of our bedroom, but I really love the symmetry that it provides, and I love the oversized artwork on the wall. It's just really fun to look at when you're in bed. And look, there we are. I love that picture. So that's our apartment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It's definitely not perfect by any means, but we really love it, and I think that it does a really good job at kind of showing our personalities and our styles. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. For those of you guys who don't know what a capsule wardrobe is, it's basically just a small collection of clothes that you you know, look good in every piece, things that kind of go together, so that when you're trying to get dressed in the morning, you can just pull two things and you'll feel good because everything fits you well, everything kind of like can mix and match.